filming stuff? Not yet, anyways. County, Nebraska. It's November of 2012. It's really mild out. Actually kind of a beautiful day. A little windy. But having a good time. That's what it's about. Just coming outside, having fun, enjoying the outdoors. Deer expert, master deer hunter, deer slayer, getting valuable intel about their whereabouts. Well, we started off the morning right. It is the opening day for rifle season in the state of Nebraska, and it's nothing impressive, but we did find one. Just a little male that was bedded down early in the woods under some fir trees. So nothing spectacular, but it's something to take home and put in the freezer, which is the main objective, is to fill up the freezer. We see horns, that's cool. Here's our little campsite. The city put in these little shelters, which are kind of neat. Kind of keep you out of the wind, which is nice of them. And they also put in some new fire rings, which is nice. This is the City of Peru campsite, which is very small, just like the City of Peru is. In fact, I think we're the only people that actually use it, but it's recommended if you want to get outdoors. The only problem is it gets windy down here. So if you don't mind battling the wind... Hey, what'd you do with my dog?
I'm gonna eat it.
You're gonna eat that dog? That's not a dog. It's dog size, but it's actually a white-tailed deer. A small one, but it's the only one that presented himself for us today. And I actually saw this one earlier. He was bedded down under a fir tree, and all I could see was two ears looking at me. So, the ears in question. So I ended up taking a shot, kind of hit him right underneath the jaw. And he was a little smaller than I'd like. Beggars can't be choosers, and my goal is to fill up my freezer, so he's coming home with us in pieces, and that's what we're in the process of doing. This fine gentleman actually worked as a butcher for some time, so he's kind of an expert at this. Not to mention he's done it dozens and dozens of times since then. I think he gets some sort of strange pleasure from it as well. Is that true? He won't admit to it, but I think he does. We're skinning it out with a inexpensive Kershaw. I think that's called the Elk Hunter. It's nice. I like the orange handle. That way if you drop it in the snow or the dirt or something, you can find it. It seems to be sharp, do the job quite well. So far it's working. It's kind of a grotesque segment of the video, but this is all part of it, isn't it? Yep. And he's just peeling the hide off. It kind of makes you appreciate, once you do it a couple times, how much work goes into all the food that we enjoy on a daily basis that we don't think about. Every time we run through a fast food restaurant and grab a burger or go out to lunch somewhere, you know, someone somewhere had to do a similar type process to get that meat to us. So if anything, you know, learning how to do this is great for self-reliance and saving you money if you're interested in hunting and processing your meat. Also, it just helps you kind of appreciate where all this stuff comes from. Would you agree? Yeah. How long have you been doing this? You've been hunting for, what, almost... Yeah, 2 years. Of course, a lot of people have been doing this since they were little tots, but personally, I've gotten into it lately. This guy's responsible for that. And I enjoy it. It's fun. Of course, it's really fun when he ends up doing all the hard stuff like this. All right. Well, hopefully, I'll find some more that are a little bit more sizely. Well, it's November 11th, the second day of rifle season in Nebraska. And I'm trying out this new spot, which is out in Elkhorn, outside of Elkhorn actually, which is just west of Omaha. And I'm glad I decided to come here because I sat here for probably 20 some minutes and a nice buck, or a medium-sized buck, decided to waltz out. My battery's almost dead. Let's take a peek at him real quick, if I can get up to him. Here he is. He's not quite as nice as I was thinking. In fact, he's just a little, looks like a little 5-point. But I harvested him with a Marlin XL7.